Hey YouTube, how are you? My subbies and all you who view my videos. I just want to say thank you so much for joining my channel. Anybody that joined that is new, welcome. Those who want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for your lovely comments. Thank you for sharing my videos throughout social media. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you ones who chose me to be your private and personal reader. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed talking to each and every one of you. I appreciate your feedback on the readings. And I get so excited, for you guys because each and every one of you have a bright and brilliant future in front of you. And long as you follow your guides, long as you stay positive, long as you love yourself, there shouldn't be no problems at all. Okay. So I thank you guys. I thank you ones who even called back for a follow-up reading, just, relying on me to be your personal private reader. I really appreciate that. Means a lot to me and the Most High because that is where the messages are coming from, in your spirit, in the spirit guide. So thank you so much. So I'm here to do the reading for you Aries for July 2016. This is going to be an extended reading. Most of my the monthlies are extended. Okay, I have already, shuffled the cards, pre-shuffled to save time for uploads because, and basically because I do a meditation between the readings here so I can get all the energies from my spirit guides, what they're telling me, all the messages that they want to tell me to give to a lot of you guys. Remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to pertain to each and every one of you, but it's going to pertain to some, okay, some of you Aries out there. And this is sun, moon, and rising signs as well that I'm reading for. My psychic ability or empathic, the spirit guides who are speaking through me is getting so strong around this retrograde time. They have so many messages that they need to get out to a lot of you people, and it's time to pay attention. This retrograde is going on to wake us up and shake us up from, things that no longer serve us. Bottom line, things that no longer serve us, we need to stop holding on to. Is something once, especially in the relationships, because that's what I do, relationship issues, because I've had relationships myself, and and had to learn from that myself. And so learning what I learned, I want to teach you guys, and it helps me by teaching you guys as well. We're not perfect. We can tell we're using our abilities and things like that to show you your future. Nothing's set in stone. You can always change and manipulate what you hear because it's just giving you a visual, or giving us a visual of what's going to be taking place. And if there's something in there that you don't want to roll with, you want to save your heart from being hurt, then you're going to have to make some changes. Okay, so none of it is set in stone. You can always manipulate your future once you know it. Okay, and like I said, it's only going to resonate to some, not all. It's just a general reading. Learn to love yourself so you can bring on love. Okay, now to begin the reading, what I'm going to be using is my Thelema deck. For verification, if any needed, I'm going to be using my Oracle cards. Okay, and a bonus card here I have for you is coming from a deck called Sacred Sexual Enlightenment Wisdom Cards. Okay, this is the little sachet, all the and it's pink inside, that the cards came in. If you're interested, this is what the card looked like on the front and the back. That's what all of them look like on the back. And I've chosen one for you. It is saying dance, divine masculine. Okay, and I'll read that to you at the end of the reading. Okay, let's begin with Aries. For July 2016, we're looking at your overall energies here. At the bottom of the deck is the Chariot, which is a major arcana, major event that was at the bottom of the deck. So with the Chariot, is telling me overall, and it's a major arcana card. Like I said, it's some type of movement, some type of going forward. Um, this could mean maybe moving away from something to get to something else. It could be the end of something, moving forward to something better. maybe ending something that no longer serves you. Maybe there's a movement, maybe there's a move coming up when it comes to relationship. Because it's a relationship reading, I have to use my intuition and tell you what these things are saying, not by the books. Okay, so I'm looking at, it could be two people here that are, trying to pull it together in a relationship. For some of you Aries, maybe you're trying to pull yourself together and move forward. When it comes to relationships, maybe there was a lesson learned to move forward, and move forward in harmony and in peace and togetherness. Having control is showing me, is telling me control, having control over self and control over relationships, so it's not repetitive and you don't keep getting hurt. Let me show you the cards here. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. We got the Nine of Pentacles, which is reversed. Usually don't do reversals, but believe me, I got to do whatever my guides tell me to do. If this is reverse, if this go around, they say doing it, I'll do it, because that's what I'm feeling for some reason, because I normally don't. Because the messages don't want to come through anyway. Reverse, sideways, left side, down on the ground, it don't matter. With the Nine of Pentacles, I'm seeing here like there is a relationship, or was for some of you, that was pretty much a fantasy or something of that nature, or out of it was a relationship out of convenience, or a relationship out of materialistic ventures. It was just all about the material things, the material world. um you know it's upside down, so no love there, or it could have been some love, but it was all, like I said, based on the outer world, the material world. That's what Pentacles are, is of the material world. So this is a love relationship. So I'm saying, for a lot of you Aries out there who had a relationship, or some maybe in a relationship that is based on material reasons only. It's about the money, it's about the clothes, it's about the outer thing. And you have to, with the Chariot, you have to move on from that type of relationship, if that's what it's based on, because that doesn't last. I'm also noticing the two horses that needs to be focused. The driver of these horses need to get these two in control. They need to get them in balance, and like I said, in control, so it can be moving forward a lot better than what it is, as far as this relationship is concerned, because they're not paying attention to where they're going. They're looking at each other or something, and they're, and this, you Aries, are not controlling those horses, because, well, one is looking one way and one is looking forward. So they both need to be in sync with each other, as far as taking that journey, moving forward. They both have to be looking in the same direction. They have to be going the same direction in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve moving forward. When it comes to a relationship, you got to move out of this only materialistic type of relationship, of everything being so materialized. And this person, maybe that some of you were involved with, could have been a earth sign. Okay, earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If it's not their sign, if it's not that sign, it could be um the energies, which this is an energy, because it's not a court card, so it's a minor card. But that you could have that influence of of that person. All right, so moving forward here, we have the Magician for you Aries, which came up in Cancers as well. And that's telling me the Magician, if you see that, the Magician has each element of the universe, which is the signs of each sign, which is fire. If you could see the wand, you see that? You see he's got the wands, the earth, he's got the coins. You see the coins in the picture? Okay, he's got air, which is the swords. You see the sword there? And with water, you see he's got the cups. Okay, so he's got every element of the astrological signs. So the Magician comes in He also can be a trickster, okay? Because of this card, I may call him the trickster because of it being upside down. Somebody who has self-made motives. They could be a little selfish. They could be pulling off things just to have material gain, or showing off sometimes. Sorry, Aries, this is what's coming out. In spirit wise, it could be where someone, like I said, could be a little show offish. They like to show off their material gains with someone in a relationship. That's how they kind of like pull them to. They use, some of them could use manipulation. This is the energy. It's not you. It's the energy around you that you could be sucking up here, and causing this, instead of being a love relationship, causing it to be just a materialistic relationship, just to reel somebody in. So you're using your powers. You got these powers, but you could be using them in the wrong way of getting a relationship off the ground. So you're going to have to be more grounded and use your powers to the best of your ability to do it the right way, where you don't have to be using you're using this energy in a negative way. You could use it in a positive way while it's here. You can use it in a positive way. This seemed like it been in the passing as well. Um, like I said, I have to read the magician as, they can be the trickster, like just pulling stuff out. They got all this power, all this energy, and they can pull a rabbit out, or how they can throw out illusions on you, make something seem like it is and it's not, just to get what you want. For some of you Aries out there, or this could be the partner that you were with that could have the element of the magician, playing the game, going along with whatever it is just to get what they want material wise. Okay, that's another scenario. And then next we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, do I need to say more or what? Okay, we tried these tricks, we tried the material world in a relationship and it ended. This is a total shutout, a total letdown in a relationship. Somebody got shut out because if you look at the house in the back, and all those wands that's back there means, that's somebody heavily guarding or shutting you out, or you leaving a relationship, and just leaving everything behind. If you see the man, he's sitting there looking, sorrowful, he's looking like he's disappointed. Disappointed, because he put this out there of this materialistic, or some of you Aries, or it could be your partner, um, where material things got in the way. There was no love. I don't see any cup cards here. And this is a relationship reading. Not as of yet. I see no cup cards. And this is the reason why, because it was based on a faulty or a fantasy foundation. So it ended. It's for some of you Aries out there, it ended for you, and it made you feel shut out and left out, down and out. Maybe you went too far with this playing around with, being a trickster, making illusions, and putting on airs and things like that. Just for some of you, it's not all of you. Some of you, or it could have been for some of you, it could have been the partner that you were with, or with some of you could still be lingering on with it. But there is a sense of feeling left shut out and alone by yourself with the Nine of Wands, and there was a lot of challenges there. The wands are behind you there, so, and it's in front of a house, so you may have gotten, some of you may have got kicked out your house. You might have got kicked out, and you're pondering on this. You're not really wanting to leave, but hey. Or you may have kicked somebody out of your house. This is a card of action. The wands are a card of action, movement. So somebody has moved out or got kicked out because of, I'm just going to say, just game plan. A lot of game plan. For some, it's you, Aries, has done this, male or female, to someone, or you're done it to yourself and got yourself kicked out somewheres, or left or shut out in the cold, or feel like you're in the cold. Some of you, your partner has done this to you. They may have left you alone. So you're lonely now. You're by yourself. So the Hierophant is coming in here for, around the second week of July, saying that you need to learn your lesson. You need to stop this. I'm getting downloads that this is repetitive for some of you Aries. You repeat the same thing over and over again when it comes to relationship. You base it off of materialistic things. um, cars, the jewels, the clothes, the flashy stuff, and it gets you in trouble. It gets you by yourself each and every time because, like I said, I see no cup cards in here, so it's leading me to believe that, you're playing a trickster role with people. You're putting illusions out there. You're creating illusions just to get what you want, basically, for some of you, not all of you. So the Hermit is here to say, you need to learn this lesson. There's a lesson to be learned here. You can't try to control your relationships through manipulation because it'll never work. You can't get a relationship. You can get it, but it's not going to last. It won't last. Built on faulty, or fake stuff or materialistic things. You can't base a relationship off of material things because that has nothing to do with a relationship. So the Hermit, the Hierophant, which is a major arcana card, major event here, is saying, get it together. For some of you Aries out there, male or female, he's offering you help. He's offering you to see yourself. He's offering you for you to change things in your life and learn your life lessons. That you cannot use manipulation. You can't base things on materialistic things just to get what you want. Sometimes what you see is what you get. Okay? You see something you want, but it's what you get. Are you looking inside? Are you really, looking closely into your relationships and finding out what you are tricking yourself into? Because that's what the Magician does here in this particular reading. Okay? He's tricking himself, not anybody else. He's tricking himself. He's setting himself up for failure because they're worried about nothing but materialistic things in a relationship, a love relationship. So learn from the Hierophant. Learn your lesson is what the Hierophant is here saying. Learn your lesson. Sit down, go to school, teach yourself, wise up, straighten up. They're there to help you. That energy is there to help you, to bring you out of this state of loneliness and bitterness and out of the cold. Learn your lesson, Aries, for some of you. Now we have the Page of Cups coming here. Pages usually come with the Page of Cups is coming with some type of love, okay? They're of offering of love. They could be someone younger, okay? Pages are usually young kids or something like that. If that has anything to do with it, I doubt it for this love relationship. Maybe somebody's gonna offer you love that has children. Maybe there's a child that that's seeking attention, some type of love, attention for some of you that may be married and have children. And there's been a breakup, and maybe there's a child that's concerned, or maybe you have to make a decision on where this child's going to be, the mother, father. Let's see what else I'm getting here. Or this is actually a love relationship that could have been, who could have been in your life, an Aries, Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Could have been part of your life, or maybe coming in as a part of the life as you learn your life's lessons. You have to learn your life's lessons first because there's something else coming in, offering love, which may be, like I said, maybe younger than you, being as a general reading. This could be male or female, and it could be anybody of any age or any sign, okay? Of any sign. Because I'm reading for sun, moon, and rising signs as well. But somebody's coming in here to offer love, their cup of love to you, Aries. But you remember, you got to learn that lesson. You can't repeat it again. If you repeat this again, the same thing is going to happen. You're going to be left out in the cold. You're going to be down and out. You ain't going to have nothing. Okay? Point blank. Not even your little material things that you base love on. Now, this is the first card that come up. Somebody, Cancer. I'm sorry, this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm so sorry. because this is a cup. This is the cup. So this is somebody that's coming along with their emotions and their, you know, their heart on their shoulder, offering love to you here. Now we also have the King of Swords energy that's coming up next to this Page of Cups. So there could be a choice here of somebody younger that's offering love, who is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be an older male or female we're talking about here. This could be a female as well, depending on who's looking at the video, with a sign of air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra coming in that may be older. So there may be a choice here because these are two different people. Okay, somebody's coming in with their heart on their shoulder, bless their heart, offering their love, and they're a little younger. Then we have somebody that's a little older here that's coming in as well, and they have their stuff to get pretty much together. One is a little immature, but they mean well. Okay, you know, it doesn't, and then again, it doesn't mean it could, don't even have to mean that for some of you Aries out there, male or female. It could be, you know, they may be young, but they may be mature in mind. They may have been through some life experiences and taught, you know, they may already know, but they do have, they're, you know, very emotional person. This person here operates off of their mind with the swords, is mental. Okay, so most of these air signs are mentally, they're always in their head about everything. Okay, so be careful with that energy, because if you haven't learned your lesson here from the magician, and trying to create an illusion of what life should be in love, which is materialistic things, which is based off of faulty ground, you could end up losing something again. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. This person's going to see if you're playing tricks, because it's right up under the magician, which I'm calling the trickster because of the surrounding cards. You might just be get played yourself, Aries. Some of you Aries out there, you might just get played by this air sign, because they're a lot. They're more mature. They're more focused. Look how focused they are. They're very cutting. They can cut through bullshit. They can see right straight through you because of their empathic abilities, their psychic abilities. You know, their spirit guides are always with them, showing them things, downloading information to them, always, constantly. That's why they're in their head so much. You know, sometimes they can even be in their head when it comes to relationships too. They can get, you know, a little wacky because they're always thinking about stuff. Even when it comes to love, they kind of like don't know how to open up their heart, so everything to them is basically business too. So it may be a match here, like what are they trying to tell me? They're saying something about like you might meet your match, okay, when it comes to this one. So get it together, some of you Aries out there, and choose wisely. Choose wisely. This one right here, you ain't gonna be able to pull off no games and things like that with, because they can see right straight through you. They're very focused. They're very smart and intelligent. They're way ahead of their time. They have self-control with that bird sitting on their arm like that. And they stand their ground. They're not going to hold back. They're not going to hold their tongue. They're not going to hold their feelings. Whatever they got to say, they're going to say it. So they're real sharp with their tongue. And you had the fire ability. So hey, fire and and air, I don't know how that's going to mix, to be honest, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so choose wisely. Fire and air, I don't know, because air, if you get into confrontation with an air sign, okay, all they're going to do is blow the shit up. When they blow the air ignites fire. It makes it get bigger and bigger, if you understand what I'm saying. It makes it get bigger. So be careful with this air sign, okay? That's all I can tell you. You know, if you still haven't learned your lesson, but if you learned your lesson, maybe you can deal with this air sign, okay? They're very sharp. Um, choose wisely is all I keep hearing for a lot of you Aries. There's a second chance here for love. You got to choose wisely, and be very careful. Be focused. Learn your lesson from the Hierophant here, who's trying to educate you from your life's lessons. Don't repeat them. Now we got the Nine of Cups here. Now I'm seeing some cup cards coming up. That's what I like to see. And they're not bad because this is the 9 of Cups. You are wanting love, or somebody is wanting love from you big time. Okay. You are either wishing for love, Aries, in your life, and you want it to be real, or somebody else is wanting to be real with you in your love life, but you got a choice here. There's 2 choices. So love is all around you here. Or you could be in love with somebody, one of these 2 people here, or this, one of these 2 people in love with you, or it could be a mutual attraction between 2 people, and you have to make a choice. So yeah, love is all around you. Look at all those cups. Cups represent, emotions. You could be emotionally attached to one of these people that I just talked about here. You could, because you're looking, okay, in your emotions, okay, with the cups, with the 9 of Cups, there is some love. You're feeling something for somebody inside. You're feeling it. You're feeling some love, and you're looking at these 2 characters over here. If you can look at it the way I'm looking at it, she's, or he, depending on who's watching the video, is looking directly over here at the King of Swords and directly over here at the Page of Cups. So there's some love there, big time, for maybe both of them, or you know what I'm saying, because you're looking at them. And you're in a loving state. You're in your heart, your heartstrings. You're in your heartstrings. Be careful with that big emotion. Like I said, kind of, break it down and use your mind. Use your mind when it comes to love, when you make a choice, because you can go back and resort to this, what you've done before. For some of you, I feel like there was a marriage or a relationship long standing, and it was based off of materialistic, faulty ground. Maybe this happened a couple of times to some of y'all, and there was a divorce process, and it ended really bad for some of you, where you were kicked out and everything just dropped to the bottom, like a total loss of things, a total loss of everything. But that was a lesson for you to learn from, to not repeat it anymore. It may have happened a couple of times already. Now the wrath has come down on you. Or it could be the person that you were with in a marriage or a long-term relationship. For some of you, this is brand new coming in here, giving you a second chance. For some of you, Aries, they're giving you another chance at redemption, redeeming yourself in love, to make it real this time. So yeah, choose wisely. Look deep at these 2 characters and choose wisely the one you can really, really connect with on an emotional level. Not materialistic, but emotionally. Be careful. Because this cat could be, like I said, all up in their head too. And they can outplay the trickster, because they could be materialistic as well, because they're in their head, not in their heart. So choose wisely of what you feel like, there's 2 here. All right. And you're looking at both of them. But choose wisely. Use your head over your heart. But choose love. Okay. That's basically what they're saying. Choose love. And here with the 4 of Pentacles, your last card there for the last week of July 2016 for you Aries out there, male, female. It looks like you're hoarding. You're hoarding money, or you're hoarding your, you could be hoarding your resources to somebody or from somebody. You might not let nobody know what you got. You know what I'm saying? You might be this, you could be the 4 of Pentacles. You could be at a poverty state as well for some of you. It could be where you may have, or you're holding on to something, or you're holding on to your pennies, nickels, and dimes for some of you. Because there's a, you see that in the background, that palace or whatever that was, is where you came from, and you got money here, but it's like you're it's like you're penny pinching, and you're holding that back, or trying to hide it from somebody else. It could be a card of greed. or self being self-motivated when it comes to money. Maybe you're being, some of you, not all of you, or being where you're looking at someone to provide. Mostly what I'm feeling is like a hoarding of some time, or a hiding of something that you have that you don't want to give up to nobody else, or being selfish with your resources. Um, Holding on to whatever it is that you got and not giving it up to anybody, not even showing it or telling it to anybody of what you may have. And it may be very little. You may be ashamed of where you're at, or where you know, you may be a little ashamed of your situation from this past thing here, where you were shut out and left out. Some of you, like I said, were it caused a poverty for you. But that was just only, it just was a lesson to learn. Okay. I'm going to do some clarifiers here with my Oracle cards for you Aries out there. I'm going to look at the Nine of Pentacles that's upside down, see what they're going to say to you to round this reading up. What you really want to, what's going on with the Nine of Pentacles for Aries? What else you want to tell them? Just give me some extra information. That's what I'm going to call it. Extra information. If you have any spirit guides, just, put it out there. And we're going to be done with this reading for Aries, July 2016. Let's just, give a little closure on this reading. Okay, here's one that's sticking out. Okay, on the Nine of Pentacles, baggage be gone. Baggage be gone. Just as I was saying, it's like, this materialistic stuff, whatever it was, which is upside down, a relationship built on materialistic things and money and clothes and flashy cars. Baggage be gone. Let that stuff go. Let it go. Let me see who else I want to verify. Let me get that Four of Pentacles. I wonder why you're holding back with your resources, or maybe you, like I said, some of you may feel like you're embarrassed about your situation, and you're holding on to your pennies, nickels, and dimes, whatever you can get hold of, and you're being very selfish about it. You're up here looking at love, two people here to choose from. One of them's offering really true. They're both offering love, but which one is compatible for you? You know what I'm saying? It could be the trickster, could be playing a little game. You're gonna have to learn your lesson to figure this out, to which one to choose. And they're saying, choose love. That one just fell out. And then we're gonna do the Four of Pentacles, magic carpet for the Four of Pentacles. If you choose wisely, you don't have to feel this way about being greedy or selfish, or have selfish intents, or be embarrassed about some situation that you're in, and maybe wisely you're just looking at who you're going to choose here. So the magic carpet is saying, if you choose wisely, that things are going to magically happen for you. This situation will be done. You can feel more, you can feel a little bit more relaxed about your resources, because you're going to have help with the magic carpet. Okay, you'll have help with this. And love, if you choose love over materialistic things, and this is money here again, material, holding on, hoarding and things like that, or being a little selfish for some of you Aries. I'm not talking to all of you, okay? It's just general. And hoarding and holding back your resources over, again, over this love situation. You under, verification here is saying, like I said, the magic carpet. You can you can rid yourself of that trying to hoard or whatever this energy is coming in here with when it comes to resources, holding on tightly to your resources, hiding something from somebody that you have and not sharing, being a little greedy or being a little selfish here. They said you don't have to be like that, because if you follow your heart, you'll find love, and love is going to help you and bring on the magic carpet and make things work out for yourself, whatever this situation that you're in, Aries. Okay, with that said, that's the end of the reading. I'm going to read you your divine, your wisdom card. It says divine masculine. The divine masculine provides safety, witnesses without judgment, and holds space. Be this, they're saying, and you are her king. Wow. A feminine in self-judgment, disconnects from him within, does not feel safe, and holds back. Goddesses aligns with him, your inner divine masculine, and you're feeling safe to fully let go, express, dance, and play. Wow, does that mean the magic carpet up once again? Because this is a card to me of what this is saying, you know, depending on the choice that you make here, okay? They're talking about, you know, the masculine and the feminine here. They're talking about a relationship here, like where could it go if, you know, if you know, the judgment and hold space. Be this, and you are her flint, or her, you are her king. So somebody's waiting for somebody to be the king or the queen in this relationship. A feminine in judgment disconnects from him within. So a self-judgment is going to disconnect you, does not feel safe, and holds back. And that's what this is showing here. A hold back. Not feeling safe. Not, you know, freeing yourself. You're holding back, and you're hoarding, all that kind of stuff. Hiding stuff. But a goddess, okay, aligns with him. If you make the right choice, you got the goddess that's going to bring on the magic carpet. Goddess aligns with him, your inner divine masculine, and you feel safe to fully let go. So you got to let this thing go. Let go, express, dance, and play. Okay? For you male and females out there. Okay? That aligns up with the reading. I didn't know it was going to line up with the reading, but it did. So it must have been something of very importance that your spirit guides want you to get. They want you to get the major arcana here, the big picture, the lesson from your past. Stop repeating it, Aries. Stop repeating the same old crap over and over again. It's time to let go and let God, okay? That's basically what I got out of it. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope you enjoyed your bonus card that you had there. I enjoyed doing that for you. There's lessons to be learned here, Aries, male or female. That's just for some. I'm not going to relate to everybody, so just take it for what it is. If it's something that pertains to you, fine. If not, fine too. I tried to, like I said, meditate through each reading. I really appreciate y'all being here and you know, listening to my videos and listening to the spirit guides and the messages that they have for you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Thank you for helping me out on the mid-month when I don't put the timestamp on there, because hey, I just don't have the time. Okay, thank you so much for doing that. I love each and every one of you. All of you are so positive with your comments. I love it. Just makes me feel so good. I feel the love coming from each and every one of you, and I love each and every one of you back. Okay, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can get some updates on what's going to be going on that I have planned out for the future. Okay, and I'll end it with this, like I always do. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. Love yourself first. Love yourself first, and everything else will follow. I promise. I promise you. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.